Chair declares the House in recess, subject to the call of the chair.
That little angry twerp of a man is the new acting pro temp House Speaker. His name is Patrick McHenry. Now, I know that we've been having fun and laughing at the dysfunction of the Republican Party in the House, but we need to talk about some things. We need to get back on track. Now that Patrick McHenry has been named as the acting House Speaker, one of his first must-dos on his to-do list was to evict Nancy Pelosi from her office. With everything that's going on with House Republicans, his first duty was to boot Nancy Pelosi from her office in the Capitol. I mean, not that they don't need to look for a new speaker, not that they need to do a whole lot of willing and dealing for this House Speaker, not that they aren't divided and have these extreme MAGA nuts making them look crazy. Yeah, none of that matters. We must boot Nancy Pelosi out of her office. Let me remind you, Nancy Pelosi is not even in Washington. She's in California attending the memorial services of her dear friend, Dianne Feinstein. Right? Remember, she just passed away a few days ago. And Patrick McHenry has ordered Nancy Pelosi to be out of that office by today. And so at the direction of Hakeem Jeffries, House Democrats, they all galvanized and got together and emptied Nancy Pelosi's office. Here's a picture of them moving stuff out, sitting in the hall. Nancy Pelosi has issued a statement, quote, "Sadly, because I am in California to mourn the loss of and pay tribute to my dear friend, Dianne Feinstein, I am unable to retrieve my belongings at this time." She goes on to say, "With all of the important decisions that the new Republican leadership must address, which we are all eagerly awaiting, one of the first actions taken by the new Speaker pro temp was to order me to immediately vacate my office in the Capitol." She ends with, "As Speaker, I gave former Speaker Dennis Hastert a significantly larger suite of offices for as long as he wished. Office space doesn't matter to me, but it seems to be important to them." End quote. Yep, this is the Republican Party that is serving the United States in the House. Now on to something that's a little bit more worrisome for me as it relates to the ouster of Kevin McCarthy. The MAGA nut jobs are advocating for Donald Trump to become Speaker of the House. This is a post from MAGA nut job Laura Loomer, President Trump for Speaker of the House. This guy from Texas, Troy Nehls, he actually has formally nominated Donald J. Trump to be Speaker of the House. And of course, Marjorie Three Toes Green is supporting Donald Trump to become Speaker of the House. Sean Hannity from Fox News put the message out to all of the MAGA nut jobs, the Republican nut jobs, the QAnon nut jobs, all of the fascists within that party, evangelical nut jobs, you know, all of them that support Donald Trump. This is the message that he put out last night.
Will not seek the speakership again. Now, sources telling me at this hour some House Republicans have been in contact with and have started an effort to draft former President Donald Trump to be the next speaker. And I have been told that President Trump might be open to helping the Republican Party, at least in the short term, if necessary, if it's needed. Anyway.
All the MAGA nuts are excited about this. Why? because there is a possibility, there is a pathway. If Donald Trump were to become Speaker, there is a pathway for him to then become President of the United States. I don't understand how it works, but that's the celebration that they're having in MAGA world out there on social media. This is worrisome. Celebration over. Get back to paying attention. I'll see y'all later.